And today we're reacting to the truth about black nerds. I got a little bit of that in me, like in certain things. I feel like we all nerd out for our own things, whether you nerd out about something computer related, nerd out about a certain type of game. Maybe you might be a car kind of nerd. Like everybody got their own little thing, I feel like. And if you don't, I feel bad for you, because there's something about having something that you just really rock with, that you like, bro, I'm a nerd for this. You know what I'm saying? I'm a DayZ nerd. I love DayZ. I haven't played in a while. I don't even gotta play DayZ. I don't gotta watch it for a minute, but I just know, like, I'm a DayZ nerd. That's a game that not everybody will like. You feel me? But I love DayZ. Let's get to the video, man. Let's do it.
Nerds, aka blurs, is the topic of today's video.
Never heard that term.
I consider myself a nerd, but some may not. So for example, I love video games. I've been playing them since the age of 7. I've always loved sci-fi films, consumed.
Favorite game in the chat ever. I already told y'all, one of my top, obviously GTA up there for sure. San Andreas, to be specific, just hold a little special place in my heart. But those are my, like, if I got top 5, DayZ and GTA San Andreas are in there for
about
sure.
Every DC and Marvel comic. On the flip side, I'm not into anime, but growing up,
Me neither.
I was very into.
Me neither, but I've seen a few. I'm not into anime, but I've seen a good amount, because I got a lot of people around me. I had a lot of people around me. No, I got a few people still. My boy Berto, he do. But I know some people that like anime to the point where it's made me tap in and watch, and I've seen a few of them. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a good handful, a good collection, but I just not into it like that. Like, I'm not the type of person to be watching it. Like, I can't.
Films like Teen Titans, Samurai Jack, Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Good cartoons,
so
great
would
cartoons.
be debatable. So within the black community,
Great
especially
cartoons.
growing up in the hood, being a nerd or just even consuming the culture will make you stand out. It goes against what's stereotypical for black people. This is a flaw.
I don't know, bro. I feel like a lot of people, they got take Capone on here. I feel like these be the nerds too in their own way. Again, you know what I'm saying? Whether they game freaks or these be the game freaks, the game nerds right here. You know what I'm saying? They might be playing a certain type of game. They might not be getting too wild in what they do. But I done met some niggas that was like, nah. I done met some other niggas that was big anime motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, that I think the stigma might be a little bit off. Like, sometimes these people really do be like, they like that and they stand on it. Think about something like Sauce Walker. Sauce Walker, an anime nerd, and he gonna come out there and rep that.
Black community that I do not like. I say this all the time, but as black people, we are not a monolith, and we got to start respecting that within the community. I will say this though, I feel like in 2025, being a nerd is kind of cool. Let's say versus the 2010s or the 90s, it is most definitely more acceptable now.
I want to talk about how all of a sudden being a nerd is in, and we're erasing all of like that awful childhood stuff that happens to so many of us. Because now it's, oh, we weren't bullying y'all because y'all were into anime. We were bullying y'all because y'all stank. Or y'all were always doing something weird. A lot of y'all were bullying us just for being into different things. I went to many schools with other smart black kids. I love to read. And I got the pants bullied off of me for liking to read in a smart school.
Jesus Christ. Some hating shit. I've never been in no school. This is my experience. I'm not saying nobody else's experience like this. But in my experience, I've never seen the it must be the people I was hanging around, but like, you bullying somebody was lame. You know what I'm saying? You like making fun of somebody for reading, like that's lame. So that was lame to us. We didn't leave people alone. You know what I'm saying?
I had my black card revoked so often, I'm pretty sure I'm still in black folk debt, because like I don't think I have one. White girl, whitest black girl I know, Oreo, wanna be white, all of it, all the time.
And I'm telling you, like, see, like these new age black geeks, they would never understand how
Yeah.
it was to be a black geek back in the 2000s or 2010s. Now that was the trenches. Like, I consider myself a black geek activist because, bro, back in the day, bro, I had to defend my hobby. Like, y'all don't understand. The insults were crazy. Like, we would be talking about, like, normal, like, crap in front of everybody, and then, like, we would go home on our computer and be having discussions about anime with people online. Like, people don't understand. Back then, most of our anime discussions or geek discussions were, like, were on the internet. They were not
really
live. Because if you even...
I didn't know about anime for real. Like, I knew it was a thing because it would come on after, like, oh, damn. After hours, like Adult Swim time, but I didn't really know about anime like that. You feel me? I didn't know it was like a big thing. I didn't know it was considered nerdy or dorky. I just didn't watch it. The closest thing I watched during that time was Samurai Jack and a little bit of Dragon Ball Z. I barely watched that though when I was a kid. I didn't start noticing anime or acknowledging anime until I got older, bro, like 20s. You feel me? It's where I was like, oh, this is people rocking out with this, like this is a thing.
Spoke about anime like you were about to.
And I tapped in
real quick.
Now for me, y'all, I did not have these problems, and that's why I kind of think to myself, was I really a nerd or am I really a nerd?
Right.
But looking back, I was most definitely a nerd, bro. This was me in the 10th grade.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure, Antonio, for sure. You was a nerd in your own way. You feel me? Vice president too. That's how I know. You know what I'm saying? You was a vice president, gang. Yeah, you was a little nerd. You know what I'm saying? That's all right.
4.0 GPA was in pretty much all AP classes, dog. I was textbook nerd.
Just
the
smart guy.
Is, as a black nerd, you really just gotta find your group of people. And even just being a nerd in general, I hate this talking point because even nerds in the white community are done the same way. Like,
I got bullied for liking anime, and then I got bullied for wearing anime and an Avatar t-shirt, and like that I liked Pokemon, and that I carried a DS, and I was in bands. Like and I had braces, and I had glasses. There was just so many reasons, and I had short hair. There was just so many reasons to get bullied that like getting into Kingdom Hearts was another reason I didn't want to get bullied.
Don't worry, we're gonna make it. We've been looking for clues to find Clay.
Oh, I'm sorry. The clue board? You mean my clue board?
So all those nerds in high school, like the weird theater kids and the anime people.
Hi, weird theater kid, Captain.
Theater kids. Okay, that might have been some. Even then, I just, bro, as me, I don't know if I just wasn't aware, wasn't paying attention, but I didn't notice nobody. I didn't look at nobody like, what the fuck is wrong with them? Never. I just was not a bully. It just didn't seem or make sense. I was never bullied. I was cool with everybody. I was the true chameleon. You know what I'm saying? I could kick it with you, bro. I remember I did a project with some guys, and they were probably considered nerds. But I remember I had a project with them. I went to their crib, and they taught me about good audio. Like, he was telling me, he was talking to me about how unbearable things with bad audio are. And it didn't make me realize until right then he taught me about, like, bad audio. And he was on the computer doing shit. And mind you, I had never done nothing like this before. He had taught me some more junk. I was in there, we were chopping it up, and left. And I was gone. I was like, all right, man, be easy. Never seen bro again. I forgot his name and everything. It was a cool dude. Hey, what's good, y'all? I'm back again. And I've been putting a lot of people on to this program called Free Cash for a while now. Check out one of my supporters that had the biggest payout that I've seen yet from all the DMs y'all sent. And I promise you, they've been hitting me up saying that they've tried it and it's worked. They've been getting cashed out, and I love to hear that because it genuinely actually works. And don't think I have not been seeing y'all's comments saying things like it doesn't work. Dior supporting a finesse. They're trying to take your data. And it's not true at all. And the fact that y'all would think that I would even put that on a video to get y'all finessed is wild to me. But hey, first off, Free Cash does not sell your data. They strictly track your progress to make sure you can get paid. Only sign up with an email and password and give no personal information. So I don't know what y'all are talking about. Here's how it goes. You sign up through my link, and inside you see a list of apps and games. Download them, play, and beat the levels that they tell you. That's the key. You got to complete the requirement. And once you hit the level, the system credits your account. And every time you finish, you get real money. Cash out to your PayPal or get a gift card, while it also being free of charge. The games pay Free Cash to get new players, and Free Cash just shares the money with y'all for trying it out. It may take a little time to get a huge payout, but if you're gonna be on your phone playing games anyway, you might as well make $5 to $10 doing the same thing. I don't want to hold y'all any longer, and I hope I've cleared up some things if you've been sitting on the fence. Hit the link, try a few games, and then DM me. Let me know that you've been winning, actually getting your money. Like I showed y'all earlier, bro made $1,000 off of Free Cash. I'm not promising that's gonna happen every day for y'all, but the fact that there's a possibility for doing something that y'all already do should really be all the convincing that you need, bro.
The speech and debate team, anime fan.
You know who I'm talking about, the people we didn't hang out with.
Thank God for that, by the way.
So they've grown up now, and they're the ones making the laws. They're the Mark Zuckerbergs. They're the Faucis of the world of fucking nerds.
I hate to break it to you, but those effing nerds are not just the Mark Zuckerbergs and Faucis. They're highly successful, influential people because it turns out hitting the books actually was helpful.
This isn't just a black thing. Maybe the talking points of, you know, you're acting white is that talking point, but as far as you getting bullied or looked down upon, it's pretty much the same way. Kids are mean. Like I stated, you have to find your people. And with me, I had a different group of friends for like pretty much every situation. Like growing up in the hood, those were like the hood friends. music. Then when I got to school, you know, me being in like different classes, I kind of met my nerd friends. So I had that group of friends, and I had my friends that was back in the hood. And also I played sports. I love sports. So, you know, I had my friends for basketball. The one thing I did deal with though that I hated was me being labeled a game freak. Like I just love playing the game. I remember growing up, bro, like they'll come knock on my door for me to come outside. I'd be like, bro, I'm on the game and I don't feel like.
Yeah, now only time we would start, like, we would get upset with motherfuckers. Like, I bet getting upset with my cousins or something. We were as kids, we was game freaks for sure. But when you get older and, you know, say you wanted to go outside and you needed one more and you knew, like, hey, bro, come outside, come play football, come play basketball, and they was on the game, they used to make a nigga mad. Like, bro, you a game freak. You would just say that because you would get mad because you want him to do, they want them to do what you want to do. Knowing damn well if you was on the game doing something crazy right now, you ain't trying to get up off of it. You know what I'm saying? Knowing damn well if it wasn't for our mama, our aunties, and them to be like, hey, y'all get y'all off this game and go outside, we would be on the game messing around right now.
Like, you a game freak, bro, get out. But I always felt like it was just like with love, like they was joking, but it was with love. I stated this in one of my second channel videos. Sure. I feel like the black community, our love language is joking. So you know, maybe sometimes these jokes were hurting your feelings, but it wasn't like meant in that way. This isn't justifying it, but that's my thought. Anyways, with them already having this backlash from the black community, in return they end up being very anti-black.
Like, it's not that I didn't want to connect with black people, but I didn't know any other blerds out like Minecraft. And a blerd put me closer to
I played Minecraft too. I did play Minecraft.
Whiteness, not because I wanted to hang out with white people, but I just wanted to hang out with.
I don't know what I'm looking at right now.
You get what I'm saying? I just want to say it is incredibly dangerous to be in close proximity to whiteness, no matter what. And the reason why I say that is because I think hanging around with people that like Minecraft and everything definitely ingrained some self-hating attributes to me. It's not because of Minecraft, but it's the proximity to whiteness.
Within a nerd,
I think motherfuckers really like gave a damn too much about what people thought. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I just heard, whenever I learned that, you know, I cared about, obviously I think we all can care in some degree what people think, but certain things, if I'm having fun and I like this, dang, you're not about to make me feel bad. Talking about playing Minecraft, yeah, I'm on Minecraft. I'm gonna make Minecraft cool. I'm gonna play Minecraft and be like, hey bro, come play Minecraft, let me show you this shit hard, like I rock with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make it, this is a cool thing to do. I'm not the type of person where I'm like, people not doing that's just so dumb to me. That I just don't understand. You don't like something, somebody make fun of you for doing something, but you like to do it, so now you don't do it anymore. What type of life are you living?
Culture, there is not a lot of black representation. Just think about it. You're constantly consuming this media of people that don't look like you while receiving this hate from the people that look like you. That is going to turn into internalized racism. And I say this all the time, but everything is a alt-right pipeline. And the nerd culture is no different.
Yo, what happened to the nerd community, bro? When did we become Republicans, bro? When did we become conservative? What happened? What happened? We don't like girl power now because it's the feminist agenda? You didn't like Kim Possible?
I saw someone say, when did the nerd community just become another avenue or pipeline for right-wing?
So now I'm starting. It's losing me now. Where I don't see the connection. Maybe it'll get
grifting. And the answer is simple. The same way that the gym community became just another avenue for right-wing grifting and right-wing content. The same way like dating advice stuff has just become another avenue for right-wing grifting. What does the gym community, the dating advice community, and the nerd community all have in common? It's full of lonely people. A lot of people in the nerd community get into nerd shit because they're lonely. A lot of people start working out because they're heartbroken and they're lonely. A lot of people get into dating advice content because they're lonely. Lonely people are very easy to manipulate. If you find a lonely person and you tell them you're the victim, everybody else except you is the problem, now go buy my course, that's basically an infinite money glitch. That's why. It's just lonely people.
Okay. I just didn't realize, is this a right-wing thing? Like, that makes sense. Yes, these are lonely people. This is why people like, when Fresh and Fit was popping, they was able to trick a lot of brains and make motherfuckers think that that's the way of life and how to walk and move about your day. Right? So I do understand that, but when does the right-wing and the racist part come into play?
Who crave acceptance and a sense of community are taken advantage of.
Because they're saying that right there. Okay, I think I'm seeing the connection. I think I'm seeing the connection for sure. Okay,
in the way that cults do. Like, it's really not that complicated.
Not saying I agree,
Black
but
nerds
I
are
see what's
another
happening
notch
here.
because a lot of black males in the nerd space feel like black women just hate them.
I'm curious to know
Okay.
if this is actually a thing. Black women will ignore men that look like this because he's weird, lame, nerdy, until he achieves success, then see him with a woman like this, and then all of a sudden label him a sellout.
Okay.
Let's be real. A lot of y'all don't like black women to begin with. Don't matter if you're a D1 athlete or a comic book nerd. There's a very small majority of black men that do not like black women. Now, why is that? I couldn't tell you. But at the end of the day, this argument right here could be a little bit valid if we're considering that there are unrealistic expectations for black men, especially young black men in this economy and in this world right now. And there is that stigma of hypermasculinity in the black community. This automatically would make nerds and simps unattractive and certainly undesirable.
Black girls called you ugly? So do you want me to believe that the white girls called you handsome?
Once again, I did not experience this. This isn't to say
Right.
it's not true, but I just
Right.
feel like it's the way you carry yourself. And also, you just gotta
Right.
find your, like, swagger, you know?
I agree. I agree. I see you, Antonio. We agree on this
There's
one,
a
brother.
stereotype of like the smash bro type of hairstyle. Maybe your lips be crusty. In simple terms, man, you just gotta have game. White nerds go through the same problem while talking to white women. So like I hate that correlation as well. And I think
Right.
what the problem is, a lot of people be holding on to what happened in high school. Whether that be the glory days or those be the bad days. It's been 10 years, bro. We don't care that you scored a touchdown in 10th grade. And yes, you may have been bullied in high school, but let that shit go, brother. My entire friend group is majorly made up of nerds. My best friend, this is us when we graduated, he was valedictorian. I was like maybe 4th in the class. Now he is most definitely considered a nerd. I mean, huge WWE fan, very into anime, loves video games, but he's never had a problem talking to black women. And big shout out to my boy. He just graduated from Clemson University. What, 2 years ago now? We just got off the game a few hours ago.
I feel like a big part of the black nerd experience is going back trying to watch your favorite YouTubers and realizing just how much racist commentary was throughout the entire video. Like, when did Jen calling Michael Jackson a monkey fly over my head? Huh? Or that one try not to laugh challenge where they just straight up said the N-word? Huh? And I really got a bone to pick with that Jen, 'cause I used to.
I wasn't watching these things, bro. I be seeing these experiences and be like, wow. Y'all were like, we all like we had a lot of similar experiences growing up, but did not live close to the same lives though.
Like, you can ask
'Cause
around.
I didn't
People
see
crazy
this.
person page. Even now with past sobriety, it was a black woman's video that I saw use this hashtag. Yet
I don't know these people.
And
Yeah.
not even just them, like other gaming channels and YouTubers too, especially in gaming. And I can already
My
hear the whole
gaming channel I used to watch, Chris Smooth. I used to rock with Chris Smooth, the Rad Brad when I was young. Chris Smooth and the Rad Brad was the ones that I was watching. I feel like I'm probably maybe missing somebody, but growing up, those was the two I was watching.
oh, it was a different time argument. I can get that. It's really the fact that black kids really never had a safe space. And I feel like that's why it's so easy for them to be indoctrinated into like the red pill pipeline, because it was just small stuff in every single video that we could even like explore within like the nerd genre.
For example,
Okay.
like me growing up, the biggest gaming YouTuber in the world was PewDiePie. And, you know, I watched his
Okay.
videos, but like it was
I
just
didn't.
it was something off. I couldn't really connect with him. And this was before he had the whole N-word incident. But it was extremely rare for me to find another black gaming content creator. And this is why I give
Chris
so
Smooth,
much
man.
praise to creators like Berleezy, RDC World, Corey S. Kenshin. Because, bro, representation matters. And it's like growing up in these nerd spaces, we rarely get it. And that is why I love that with the visibility that TikTok brings in 2025, I've been finding some amazing like comic book creators that are making pro-black comics for black people, bruh.
This right here is my comic book known as the Black Fist, and this is one of the most popular series in the Battle Chi universe. Let's talk about it. Black Fist takes place in the 1960s.
It's okay. Thank you though. I'm just not very interested in that.
This is it. It's called Astro's Falter. Astro's
There
is
goes
a
another one for
supernatural,
y'all. That's what's up though. Like I'm not shooting that down. I'm just not interested. I'm just personally, you know what I'm saying? You can go to Antonio's video if you want to learn about the 2 new black comics. You know, do that. You know what I'm saying? But respectfully, I'm not very interested in
On
that.
my Instagram. Make sure y'all go follow this, by the way. And I was curious on what was my black nerd's experience.
Being a black nerd with some crazy plot progression. If you liked any type of anime, niggas were gonna fry your shit alive. And the crazy thing about it is the same people that would be trying to clown you would be the same people trying to be in group projects with you and the same people trying to copy answers. But I'm not gonna lie.
You know what? You know what it is? Bro, nah, I know for a fact, coming up, that just was not at my school, in my experience. Maybe somebody at my school was, you know what I'm saying? But in my experience, it wasn't going. There was a comic named Bone. Y'all remember this? And I used to get this, and I used to read it at school, and nobody ever played with me. Ever. Bone comic. This right here. Bro, I used to love these right here. I used to have this one. Which other one I had? I had a few of these. But I used to love this comic right here, bro. This is a great comic. Damn, this just brought back like a memory right here. But I used to watch this. I mean, I used to read that in school, like, just... I don't know, bro. I just never... Niggas wasn't like, nerd reading fucking books, bro. Look at this bitch. I just didn't experience that. What you reading? Oh, this one thing called Bone. Oh, okay, word. Going about your business. Right. That was more so middle school. High school, I just did what I did. I did not have no issues. Remember my experience.
Going to college was probably the best decision I ever made, bro, because I found my community here. There's a bunch of black nerds here, and we've shared things with each other, and, you know, I feel welcome.
Right on, brother.
I don't feel judged or anything like that, man. And, you know, people are a lot more accepting here. But to be honest with you, man, I've absolutely loved the journey. Like, this upcoming spring, 2026, I'm graduating with my Bachelor's of Science in Psychology, bro, and we're going to med school after that.
Yeah.
So, to all my black nerds out there, don't be afraid to be you, bro.
We really need to talk about...
Bro, and on my basketball team, we had an array of black personalities, bro. We had to... RP my nigga Reggie Cheney, bro. You know what I'm saying? The Hood, Tulsa nigga. We had this dude named Trey Curry. He ended up being a doctor. You feel what I'm saying? My boy B Hicks, you feel me? He living his life. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody we had different life. You know what I'm saying? And then the group before us, we had a little bit more gangster niggas. You know what I'm saying? R.P. Dre. You feel me? Had some motherfuckers that went off to go school. That we had a white point guard, Bradley, and his brother William. They went to go do something. I don't know what the hell they doing now. Carter Brown, bro. We had just people, right? Like, it was crazy. My school, you could have hood. It was so mixed, bro. Hood nigga, regular black guy, white guy, right? White man, like white. It was like our school was black and white, and then in the middle you could have black, you know, just normal. You could have a hood nigga, regular black dude, white person. It was black and white. It was crazy. It was, I don't know what it was. Why everybody during that period had moved from. You was either moved from Chicago. You was moving somewhere to that area. You was like, it was niggas. Feel me? My apartment complex was niggas. You fuck around, bro. You can fuck around, get robbed right here. Go down, go down and eat at Whataburger with some white folk and be chilling. Like, it was weird, bro. It was weird, but that's what it was like. I don't know, and maybe maybe that played a part. It was different though. I don't know.
The hatred for black women in the black nerd community, because a lot of black nerds, they like hang with white nerds, of course, and they want to be accepted by them. So then they just start shitting on black women and be like, yeah, they're ghetto, and just start talking shit about them, right?
Interesting.
And then also talk bad about women in general. A lot of nerds, they can't get girls, so talk shit about them. And also, along with the red pill community, because a lot of the nerds, they want to get their anime physique, so they start watching those workout videos.
My cousin is not. My cousin, huge black nerd. He on a different level, though. I do. My cousin, and I think it's because my cousin, call it wrong if you want, I don't know. Hey, we've been growing up with my cousin. This is what it is, bro. I be bullying him, though. I do. My cousin, he's 23. I've been bullying him all my life, bro. All my life it's like, you know how when you got your big brother, if you're the little brother or you're the big brother and you bully, it's that relationship, because that's space that he grew up like my brother. And Me and my cousin, we been bullying all his life, right? So now he here, you know, and we grown men, so it don't get took it to a certain level, but like, hey, I'm still like, man, yo, big, this is that and the third, and then he put me on the anime. We was both watching that motherfucker, like. That dude, now that's somebody I just thought about it. I do bully my little cousin for sure.
And then those workout videos turn into how to get girls videos, and also turns into hating women videos.
My experience of being a black nerd is a bit different from other people, not only because of the era that I grew up in, but also because of the environment. With me being a 2000s kid, I was never really feeling ostracized for being a nerd because nerdy shit was everywhere. Now I'm an inner city kid. I grew up in lower income neighborhoods, and there were a lot of black folks within those neighborhoods. So a lot of us bonded over these things that would be looked at as nerdy. There's a reason that schools would ban Yu-Gi-Oh cards. There's a reason schools would ban all the Bakugan toys and Beyblades. And I'm sure every kid that grew up in the 2000s had that feeling of watching a cartoon on Saturday morning and holding in that.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. I feel like that was normal. Like we all was. You like somebody liked WWE, somebody liked Yu-Gi-Oh, somebody liked Pokemon, like somebody just like you probably like something like that. And if you didn't, like, wait, really? What do you do? Why don't you like things? What happened? What's wrong with you?
Couldn't wait to gather around the lunch table and talk about the latest episode of Dragon Ball or Sonic X or whatever was on Saturday morning at that time. But what I'm trying to get at is there was never really a point in time where being a nerd worked against me. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit of a social butterfly. I would hang with the theater kids, I would hang with the anime nerds, with the music heads that would rap at the lunch tables. I was bouncing around and talking to everybody. I can't really think of a point in time where liking anime or liking comic books or liking video games, whatever, I can't think of a time where that wasn't cool. Especially when the anime boom happened in the 2010s. If anything, that point in time worked in my favor. Because a lot of black folks who weren't into anime or anything at that time, they knew someone who was. So they would approach me and ask me, hey, what's up with Naruto? What's Attack on Titan about? I heard Dragon Ball is coming back. What's Dragon Ball Super about? If there was someone who wasn't caught up with the latest geekdom, fandom news, they came to me because they knew someone who was. And as far as being a black nerd specifically goes, I don't think there was ever a time where if someone did shame me for being a nerd, it didn't make me want to question whether or not I wanted to be around other black people.
My dog. I rock with bro right here. Exactly. That's a similar one. I like him.
Black people didn't like anything that I was into. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Even if you don't know black people who are nerds, you know at least one black person who watched Dragon Ball Z. They may not know jack shit about Power Rangers, but I bet you they know what happened with Goku versus Frieza.
All my black nerds come to the podium. I want y'all to give y'all experience in the comment section. Did you have a similar experience to me? Did you have a similar experience to anyone in this video? I am curious. Also, we hit 90,000.
Shout out you, boy. About to be at 100 soon, man. Look, he at 96 right now. That was 10 days ago. He ran up 6K in 10 days. Wow, that's what's up. That being said, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like the video, sub up, comment, Mr. Channel. I appreciate it. I'm grateful that we are gone. I did let